season at Burlington to look great, save money, and decorate. Get together, get gifts, and get it all for a lot less. Wow. You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington. Wow.
Let me tell you about our special. It's a good one. The 4 Deuces breakfast. 2 eggs, 2 bacon strips, 2 links of sausage with 2 hot buttermilk hotcakes. Only $8.99 Monday through Friday for a limited time. Norms, where life happens.
Partying in the pits makes me hungry. So I love meeting my girls for cocktails and apps. Now that's a good time at Good Times Cafe.
I can't wait to hit the new games near Splash Bar. I just found my new favorite slot. Morongo. Good food, good fun, good times.
For everybody.
Perfect. What did you get us?
With the click of a pen, you can get a new Volkswagen at the Sign Then Drive event. Hurry in to lease a new 2024 Taos for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. Limited inventory available.
Sissany from 102.7 KISS FM. Plus,
AirPods and Bose headphones at their lowest prices ever. Top deals for Black Friday and how to find them.
Monday.
Right now at 10, he claims he won the $2 billion jackpot last year. The problem, his winning ticket was stolen. Wait until you see what California is saying about his lawsuit against the Lotto Commission.
And can you smell a fake? Well, there's one SoCal shoe store worker who claims he can actually identify a fraud with his nose. And he's going viral for it. You gotta see this.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Erin Myers, live here in downtown. The 10 freeway expected to open earlier than they thought, possibly by this evening, and then be fully operational by tomorrow morning. All the latest in a live report.
And we're starting to see those winds really pick up along the coast. That's going to be the story for most of us for the next few days. We'll talk about that coming up.
Hold on. I don't know why. No, it should be on. It was on. All right, so price fetch for a Kurt Cobain guitar. Dolly Parton makes good on a promise, and Casey sings another song.
Good morning and welcome to the KTLA Weekend Morning News at 10 a.m. I'm Pedro Rivera.
And I'm Lauren Lister. And no, Casey is not going to be forced to sing another song,
sure?
but I do want to give her major credit for making good on a bet. She lost a bet. She owned up to it. She paid the piper. Bravo.
I'm the piper.
Bet again.
I'm the piper. I feel like she should do another song, in my opinion.
Okay, I feel like then you should pay up on your Super Bowl bet from last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You bet, Casey. You lost. You didn't pay up.
I didn't have.
She is a good sport. You are too, Pedro, but.
Really start to pick up, and that's what we're in store for this afternoon. Some of us will be seeing isolated gusts up to 60 miles per hour. 70 in Long Beach already, 69 in Santa Ana, 64 in Burbank, and 58 degrees in Lancaster. And here's a look at some spots in the double-digit sustained winds already. Very strong for Big Bear, Van Nuys, Burbank, Lancaster, and Palmdale, even Long Beach right now. As far as temperatures, we're going to be a little bit warmer than yesterday. Might not feel as warm because of the wind, but 71 is the high this afternoon for Ontario, 72 in Long Beach, 68 for Van Nuys, 70 for Oxnard, and 61 in Palmdale. And we'll talk about the rest of the week and Thanksgiving coming up.
Casey, thank you. Breaking news that so many have been waiting for. That crucial section of the 10 freeway in downtown LA is now set to reopen tonight.
Yeah, work will continue under the roadway, but repairs are ahead of schedule and we'll be ready for tomorrow's commute. So let's get to KTLA's Erin Myers live in downtown LA with the very latest on the reopening. As you were there to listen to Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Newsom. Erin.
Good morning to you both. Yeah, we were here when the vice president and governor spoke, along with the mayor and other officials, and they really thanked the workers. They said they're really the reason this is able to happen. They are hoping to open the freeway by tonight and then have it fully operational by tomorrow morning. And you can see workers out here once again this morning. We're told they have been working 24/7, and they have about 7 hours of work left today before they can open up. But then, of course, there will still be work going on once the freeway is open. Now, several officials, including the vice president, were here earlier and could be seen speaking with workers here at the site. Mayor Karen Bass had previously said no corners have been cut and that the freeway is opening quickly because the structural damage that they were worried about did not take place. She says it would not open if there were any concerns about safety, and they did reiterate that today, saying they did inspections last night and this morning and hope to complete today's work by this evening. Now, the total cost for the repairs isn't known just yet, but work to this point has been covered by federal funds. For now, the Alameda off-ramp will remain closed, as will Lawrence between 10th and 14th. This as they continue repairs. Now, permanent fixes, though, will take some time, and there may be closures at night, but the governor says it shouldn't affect commuters much. The vice president spoke earlier about the workers and how they help make this happen.
The work that happened here is extraordinary. And it really is a function of the will and the ambition of the workers on the ground who understood what closure of the 10 would mean for folks on a daily basis, and their commitment as public servants, as union members, to get this thing done. In many cases, working as many as 14 hours a day.
Measures have also been taken to help local businesses that have been impacted by the closure, which includes a micro grant program. Businesses have until December 10th to apply for that. They can also go to emergency.lacity.gov for more information.
We know how this has impacted our area. We've surveyed all the businesses, and we will continue working with them until they are whole.
As for the fire, it broke out Saturday, the 11th of November, in a pallet yard near Alameda and East 14th Street. It spread to other damaging a stretch of the freeway. Now, Caltrans owns the property where the fire started and had leased it out. Officials say the tenant subleased it and that Caltrans had already started the eviction process against the tenant for not paying rent before the fire broke out. Caltrans is also said to be inspecting other sites around highways to ensure compliance and to make sure sites are clear of fire hazards. Now, officials say the fire was intentionally set. A photo of a person of interest has been released. You can see that here. CAL FIRE says the man is likely between 170 to 190 pounds and about 6 feet tall and about 30 to 35 years old. He also has a brace on his right knee and may have noticeable burn injuries on his left leg. Now, back here live, officials are hoping if you recognize that person of interest or if you have any information that you will contact them. But once again, some good news. If you are heading to work tomorrow morning, they do expect the freeway to be fully operational by tomorrow's commute. Reporting live here in downtown, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Erin, thank you. Our other top story this morning, the community of Malibu coming together to remember the lives of those who have been tragically killed in traffic accidents.
The most recent tragedy claiming the lives of 4 Pepperdine students last month. KTLA's Andy Rose Ramos is live in Malibu on this World Day of Remembrance for road traffic victims. Pretty shocking to see those ghost tires lined up behind you there.
That's right, Pedro, because each one of these tires stand for each one of those lives lost since the year 2010. You're looking at 58 tires. Those are 58 people who were killed right here on PCH. Pedro, since the 1930s, the speed limit here has been about 45 miles per hour, but we know that people drive so much faster than that, and the human toll of the lives lost is just only growing with, as you mentioned, nearly 1 month, just over 1 month, I should say, since those 4 young ladies lost their lives, Pepperdine University students. I want to bring in Bridget Thompson. You are one of the best friends, roommates of these girls. Tell us, it's been just over a month since the accident here on PCH, the driver going over 100 miles per hour. How are you doing?
I mean, it's the worst thing ever. It's been the worst month of my life. These girls were literally my everything. I did everything with them. I went everywhere with them. I'm just feeling, if anything, mostly angry right now, seeing these 58 tires here, knowing that my girls didn't have to die.
Your girls, you know, you say you did everything, and I know how close that bond is. Seniors in college, living together, living alongside, and even I don't know if you lived with all of them. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, Neve was my roommate since sophomore year. She was like my other half. We did literally everything together. If I was somewhere and she wasn't, everyone would be like, "Where's Neve?" Peyton was my bestest friend. She was going to be my maid of honor. Since freshman year, she was perfect. Deslin, my first friend at Pepperdine. Yes, we met on Zoom class. so determined, so loyal. And Asha was just one of my bestest friends as well. She got me through my hardest times. She was the purest soul and so, so wise.
You know, talk us through that tragic night, because I know you weren't with them at the time. Is that right?
Yeah, this was literally the one time that I wasn't with them. I went with them literally everywhere. I'm on the cheer team at Pepperdine, so I had team bonding that night, and I was feeling a little bit mad that I had to go to team bonding because I just wanted to go with my friends and hang out with them, but I chose to go to team bonding. And while I was on the way to where they were, I got a call saying that they're not answering and that there's a huge accident. And I went over to the site and I stayed there till 3 a.m. Trying to find out how I could help or where they were. But they just were hit and killed in just one brutal hit.
I'm so sorry. Part of today and part of a lot of the vigils, I know there was a vigil last week where you made the tires, these ghost tires, for your 4 friends. You know, part of that is about affecting change.